I'm the first one in our family to enter this phase in life. And so the anticipation of my other siblings was just, they were like, wow. He had never seen me this way before.
We're so excited about him and Anna getting married and the future relationship. And Anna's just such a sweet girl, and I think it's going to be a dynamic marriage.
I prepared him all these years for this moment. I mean, I am so grateful for the young lady that he's marrying. Anna's precious.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? It is Monday, October 3rd. It is the day that Josh Duggar's appeal brief is due in the appellate court, meaning we're going to find out what he's appealing. But that's not why I'm here today, because that hasn't actually been filed. But what I am here to share is that something unusual, something unusual happened on social media over the weekend ahead of this appeal brief being filed. And I was like, well, this is an interesting development. What happened? Anna Duggar's Instagram has been removed along with Josh Duggar's Facebook. Now, I want to talk to you about why this could have happened and what might be going on in 1 second. But before we do, can you do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up? Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and turn those notifications on so you know when I go live or new content loads. As always, do me a huge favor and leave me some comments about what your thoughts are on this video, and if you have something to say. And if you need to wait until the very end to leave a comment or give a thumbs up, you can do that as well. So let's talk about what's going down. It's been 4.5 months since Josh was sentenced on his case related to the CSAM. And a part of his conviction is that once he's released, he cannot have access to the internet. Now, Anna Duggar has had an Instagram for years. She has been utilizing her Instagram for a very long time to share pictures and update. And her one of her last posts on her Instagram was a specific post that said, "There's more to the story." And it was a link to a document that was filed in court, which was all about how Caleb Williams had done it, or they didn't get to call Caleb Williams to the stand. Beyond that, we saw a single post, like in a story from her over her birthday, and then around the 4th of July when she was with her sister in Texas. But Anna's Instagram had been going down, was losing subscribers every single day. People were not interested in following her. People were starting to get uneasy with her, not interested in her. But something that we don't address enough is that in court, and while Josh Duggar was being interviewed by HSI, one of the components that he had actually talked about was that he was the Instagram, i.e. Anna's Instagram, was a family Instagram account. So the family Instagram account is actually linked to their Facebook account, Josh and Anna Duggar, their public figure page. So their Instagram account only says Anna Duggar. It's kind of misleading because Josh was not supposed to be online, remember, after everything went down with Ashley Madison. So it was found out and determined, and in testimony, we learned that Josh Duggar was actively posting on that page. He had the password of that page. We found out that the password of his Instagram matched the same password, or it was a similar password to what he had under the partition. So long story short, Anna Duggar's Instagram was not really Anna Duggar's Instagram, which is why after the arrest, conviction, and all of that, she ceased from posting because Josh was basically controlling the platform. So Josh Duggar's post, her post about, there's more to the story, we can assume was posted at the direction of Josh. I mean, that's only an assumption, but given the dynamics of their marriage, I would assume that to be the case. So we noticed that, Joanna had stopped following her and she wasn't using the Instagram, and now it's gone. So when you go and you search for Anna's Instagram, it no longer exists. It's Everything has been removed. She has no account. No account is found. But the odd thing is that the linked Facebook page still exists. So, but on the linked Facebook page, what I thought was specifically odd was that some of the posts have been removed, and I'm not sure why these specific posts were removed. When you go to her page, the very last post that was made was from Madison Lily Duggar's birth, when she announced the birth in November. And then the post before that was a post about little girls. And then the one before that was, it looks like Mason blowing on a daisy or a dandelion. What is completely missing from this was the birth announcement. So if you remember, they had a birth announcement on their Instagram. That is not at all there anymore. And there's more to the story post is not on the Facebook page anymore. So why is the Instagram account gone but not the linked Facebook account gone? I don't know. It seems a little bit odd, but it seems like they're also removing some of the posts that are on this page. If that's not bizarre enough, is that Josh Duggar's own Facebook account has been removed. So Josh Duggar, if you didn't know, had a personal page on his Facebook where he had thousands and thousands of followers and he had thousands and thousands of friends. He didn't post publicly very often there, actually at all. There was nothing that you could see. You could see his friends list, and that was about it. He didn't put any updated content on that page, but that profile is now deleted. So Josh Duggar's profile has been deleted on Facebook, and Anna's Instagram account has been deleted. Now, these are two accounts that theoretically belonged to Josh. Why the Facebook page has not been deleted, I don't know. They could deactivate, unpublish if they wanted to. Now, something I think could have happened for Josh's page, or for Josh's profile, is that Facebook does not like when SOs are on their platform. So if a convicted known SO has a page or a profile, they can be reported to Facebook. There's actually a form you can fill out. You can click on, you can put the post, you can put the link for the actual page or the profile of the person that's involved in it. And then you can put like either court documents or link articles that show that this individual is on the registry or has been convicted of an SO, okay? Josh is not currently on the registry at this point simply because he's currently incarcerated, but will be on the registry when he is released. So Josh could have lost his platform on Facebook because they don't like SOs on their platform. So any single person could have filed a complaint, filed a report with Facebook, and Facebook could have acted accordingly. I don't know if that's what happened, but it seems like the most rational explanation to me for that. I don't think that that's a rational explanation for Anna's page on Instagram going down. I think that has more to do with Anna. And I don't know why. The only thing that I can think of is that, and that makes sense to me, is that Anna's last post was "There's more to the story," which had details about what they were going to put in, what the court records showed for why they felt like this was an unjust move, right? She had the link to a document that was tied to KNWA, who had put the full document out of this motion that they had filed trying to accuse Caleb Williams of doing things and claiming that specific evidence was allowed that shouldn't have been allowed, and expert testimony was allowed that shouldn't have been allowed. I don't know if they were going to use that on appeal or not, because appeals are very different than what you would do for requesting a new trial. But I mean, it could have looked like Josh was trying to post something on Facebook or Instagram to try to maybe manipulate people or spread a story. And because Josh Duggar is connected to Anna's Instagram, there could have been a request that it be removed either by his attorneys or by the court. There's nothing posted, but that actually makes the most sense to me, is that there's something connected to his case that has that account going down. Either way, it's a good thing, in my opinion, that her social media is removed on the Instagram, at least, because knowing that Josh controls it, do we really want him to have access to wider public when he's not supposed to be communicating online with anyone? If you know that Josh is the one that's telling Anna what to post, if you know that Josh is the one that's dictating what's put out and what's not put out, if you know that Josh is the one that's putting out a specific narrative about himself through Instagram on Anna, do you really think that he's deserving of that platform? I say no. I also don't think that he should have his Facebook account either, but I'm not here to judge. Like, their account on Facebook still is up, but it does not include that specific post about there's more to the story. And it's also removed a birth announcement or a gender reveal or a baby announcement when they were pregnant with their daughter. There's been a lot of questions about the custody of the kids and whether or not there's an ongoing custody case. In the state of Arkansas, if there is a family in need of service case, like with Anna and the kids, those are not public. We would never know. We don't know. Anything that happens in juvenile court is not known. So we will never know the status of the kids and Anna. I can't assume that there's much, I mean, outside of like a divorce where we would see like actual filed documents on custody, or if say someone were to apply for guardianship of the kids, which hasn't happened, there's really nothing that I can report on the kids. At this point, it's assumed that Anna still has her children, and it's assumed that she still is in Arkansas with her kids because updated records show that her current address is in Arkansas, and when Josh is released, his release address is in Arkansas. So if Anna plans to stay with Josh, she'll stay in Arkansas. Does that make sense? But Anna's Instagram is down, and it's on the heels of the appeal brief being filed. I will be able to update you as soon as that happens. Over the weekends, we did see the Duggars were at a wedding for the Bates, and some of the siblings went along with Joy and Austin and Jed and Katie and Jim, Bob, and Michelle. I did not see any photos of Anna there. It wouldn't really surprise me if Anna wasn't there, though she's not like super close to the Bates family. So, but the Duggars are just doing whatever the Duggars do. The Duggars have been traveling all over the place. They're just sort of like, it's whatever, life goes on. And Anna's sort of like in full on hiding, but no divorce records, no divorce filings in Florida, in Arkansas, in Tennessee, in Missouri. Y'all, I check everywhere. She has not filed for divorce from Josh. So why do you think Anna's Instagram went down, and do you think Josh's went down because of a report, or did they decide to take it down? Could it be that there's DMs? I mean, that was one other thing that someone brought up is, are there messages, direct messages that they might be trying to hide from the government? I would assume, given the subpoenas and everything that was a part of Josh's case, they would have reviewed a lot of that. But I guess after his conviction, I don't know if there's communications in there, but if she were to delete an account that was potentially under investigation, or if someone were to say sue her, that's spoliation, and that's a huge risk. You wouldn't want to delete any of that if you were under orders not to delete evidence. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with it's probably not related to spoliation or anything like that. I don't know what it is, but I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.